Hello, welcome to the Spanish Hawaiian Heritage Association's first basic help video, created for Spanish descendants like you and me. This has been a long journey of discovery. We are committed to preserving our rich heritage by honoring our Spanish ancestors, promoting their culture, and researching our ancestral lineage. Our genealogy committee compiled a detailed index that we transcribed from the 6 sailings from 1907 to 1913. We found existing family trees, or we created new trees for all of the 8,000 plus emigrants. Even though there are several genealogy programs on the internet, we chose only 3 for our index, and that is Ancestry, MyHeritage, and FamilySearch. Since FamilySearch is a free, shared world tree instead of a paid membership, this video explores how to work effectively in that program in these step-by-step instructions. In the future, we may have an advanced video. This is the Ship Index Basic Instruction video provided by the Spanish Hawaiian Heritage Association to help you navigate through our Emigrant Ship Index, or just Ship Index for short, to find your ancestors' names and information. Some descendants have asked for some clarification between the word emigrant versus immigrant. Emigrant refers to someone who leaves their country of origin to live permanently in another country, so it emphasizes the act of departure. But immigrant refers to someone who enters a new country to settle permanently, so that emphasizes the act of arrival. So Spaniards sailed from Spain as emigrants, then they were classified as immigrants when they disembarked from their ships onto their adopted country's soil. First, you may ask, what is the Ship Index? In 1907, the exodus from Spain began on the Heliopolis ship, leaving Malaga paid for by the plantation owners in Hawaii, with the promise of free housing, medical, and education in exchange for working in the sugarcane fields to earn $20 in gold coins at the end of each month. The next 5 sailings left from Gibraltar, with the last being the Ascot, which left in 1913. Many years ago, the ship manifests were known as lists of passengers from all the 6 sailings to Hawaii, and they were transcribed and combined into a single electronic spreadsheet, which we refer here simply as the Ship Index. Our index includes a wealth of information. Since we transferred the original ship manifests into this organized index, we researched to correct surnames, town names, and spellings for all the information with the help of a Spanish historian named Cristobal Navas Perez. He recognized a misspelled town easily and helped us when the words were blurry or misspelled on the manifest. He also helped us with customary Spanish surnames so we could correct as many as possible. The spreadsheet columns include the ship name, link to the original manifest, and family surnames. If the name is in blue, it links to family photo albums. If you see the name in red, we have made corrections to the original manifest. You will see their age, gender, and marital status. There are 3 columns showing family trees in Ancestry, MyHeritage, and FamilySearch. On the right, you will see the immigrant, Spanish residence and province, birthplace, and province. If the person was born or died on the ship during the trip from Spain to Hawaii, it is listed in one of the far right columns. On the website at www.sphha.org, you will see tabs across the top. Hover over the Genealogy tab and then click on Ship Index from the drop-down menu. Once this tab opens, scroll to the bottom. You can either wait for the index to load online or you can click on the black box to download the ship index to your device. There are over 8,000 people, so it takes a few minutes to load. Working with downloaded ship index. After downloading the index, you can navigate through the information there or save a personal copy to your computer or mobile device. Using a downloaded ship index provides advantages. Your saved copy on your personal computer will enable you to edit. All the internet links will transfer for you. And if your saved copy gets damaged or you make an error, you can download it again from our website and save it again. The main disadvantage of a saved copy, however, is that any edits that we make in the future to the master copy will not be reflected on your saved copy. Now you want to find your family on the ship index. After the ship index is loaded on our website or downloaded on your computer, there are two options to search for your family surnames. One, you can open a search window on the top right of the index. On a PC, you click Ctrl+F, and on a Mac, you click CMD+F. Or you can click on the Edit button in the upper left drop-down menu, like this image shows you, and you can click on Find and Replace. Now that you have the search window open on the right upper part of your screen, you may need to work out a puzzle because the surname spellings and first and second surname spellings may differ from the names of immigrants commonly used in the United States. We have a few tips before typing your requested names in the search window. It might improve your results if you concentrate on a specific column in the ship index. As you can see from this image, I have highlighted column E to search for surnames. To search by the first names, you can highlight column F. If you are looking for people from a specific village, highlight the birth or residence columns. Another tip is if you put a space before the surname that you type in the search box, it will look for the second surname. Once you highlight the column and you type the name that you think is correct, the index will look for surnames exactly as you spell them. If the surnames are found, you will see a number beside the search box. For example, if the name is listed 5 times in the ship index, you will see 1 of 5 in the search window, or you will see a 0. This may result of spelling indifferently than the ship manifest lists the name, or you typed both surnames. There are several options for you when this happens. You can remove one surname and try again, or type the person's first name after highlighting that column first. There is another way to find surnames. If you look at the bottom of the index and see a tab listed at the bottom as Alpha, which sorts the names alphabetically. As you can see from this image, the Alpha tab is at the bottom of the ship index alongside the Ship Order tab, which is the default page. If you click on the Alpha tab, the names will populate in alphabetical order for you. As most of you already know, the Spanish naming convention consists of using the father's surname followed by the mother's surname. As you may have already found, many surnames have morphed from the original Spanish surname into a different spelling. As an example, this shows Carvajal with a J, which has morphed into Carvajal with an H. See our list of morphed surnames under the Shaw website's Genealogy tab. The drop-down menu would be called Spanish Surnames. Another naming example is searching for Jose Lopez Lopez, the son of Manuel Lopez Bilbao. In the search box, if you have typed Lopez, you would find 673 results. But searching for Bilbao or Lopez Bilbao only produces 7 results for you, which would make it much easier to narrow it down. We have also included some family photos for you. If you see surnames in column E with blue links, you can click on that link to find photos from the descendants who have shared them on our website. Once you find your family surname, in the second column on the index, you will see blue numbers. This link directs you to the page where you must log into your existing FamilySearch account or create a free account. Once logged in, the SHIP manifest opens for you. On FamilySearch, there are a few items to consider. FamilySearch is a shared tree and used around the world. The concept of a shared tree is exciting and innovative. However, working in a shared tree requires a different mindset than working in an individual or private tree. In a shared tree, the public can make changes by adding, deleting, connecting, or merging trees. You may also find duplicate trees for your ancestors. We encourage you to notify us if this happens because we can correct, merge, or connect with the person who created the duplicate tree. It's easy to make mistakes, so diligent research is important. If you have resource documents to prove your information is correct, please attach them to the family tree so others can benefit from your research. Another very important item is listing a person living or deceased when you are completing or correcting a family tree. Listing an ancestor deceased gives your private information to the public. If the ancestor is listed as living, that private information is kept private. For example, if you list Juan Silvan as deceased and he is alive and well in Vacaville today, all of his private information is available to everyone, so please be diligent. Conversely, please be forgiving if someone has accidentally marked a living person as deceased. On a shared world tree, such as FamilySearch, simply edit the record to remove any death date and mark the person as living. That will update the database to protect the appropriate private information, even if the edited information remains visible to you as the creator. On another person's MyHeritage or Ancestry tree, where you don't have edit access, send a polite message to the tree owner asking them to update the person as living. This is more about family tree genealogy programs. Remember, to open any family tree links from the SHIP index, you must be logged into your account with either Ancestry, MyHeritage, or FamilySearch. Please be aware that not all family tree content is accurate. Tutorials are available on each family tree site, and we recommend you use them. We will not post their links directly to your tutorials because a broken link might pop up if they change their published tutorial. You will find Ancestry trees in column J with an A, MyHeritage trees in column K with an H, and FamilySearch trees will be in column L with an F. This is a beginner's scenario focusing on the FamilySearch program. As I mentioned, we are focusing on the FamilySearch program because it is free. In this beginner's scenario, I opened the SHIP index on my PC and clicked Ctrl+F. I typed Silvan in the search box. To the right of the search box, you will see one of 12 Silvan names found. Each found name stands out with a green colored box. To find all the Silvan names, you will also see to the right of the one of 12 in the box, a small arrow pointing up and down. When you click on that arrow, it takes you to each Silvan name until you find the correct name. After I found my Silvan ancestor named Crescencia Silvan Hernandez, I scrolled across the SHIP index to the right and clicked on the F for the FamilySearch family tree. After I logged into my FamilySearch account, the family tree opened. The top left information box is titled Vitals. Tap the arrow at the top right to open that information box. Now that you are in the Vitals information box, you can add information or view the existing content. This shows Crescentia's vital statistics, name, birth, place, death place, gender, and more. You will see in this specific record that there are 9 sources for her name, 5 sources for birth, and 1 source for death. This is where you can create, add, or change information by tapping on that little pencil to the right of each piece of information. You can edit vital information by clicking on that little pencil. When editing an existing tree's information, please provide the reason why the information is correct in this box at the bottom. If you have documentation to support your changes, please attach it to the tree. For example, you may include birth, baptismal, or death certificates that will help other people attach it to their private trees. Now let's talk about including an alternate name. Since many surnames are changed or morphed into American surnames or switched first to second or second to first surname, using the alternate name feature is important. This information box is below, Vitals on the Family Tree site. Click Alternate Name to open it, and you'll find several options. Once you click the small arrow, the default is also known as, but there are other choices: birth name, married name, and nickname. This can be extremely important for other people looking for this person. You might be asking why alternate names are important. Because not only do various documents misspell ancestors' names, but many descendants only know their family by one spelling. There are misspellings, nicknames, married names, and American change names such as Ruiz with a C changed to Ruiz with an S, or Alonso with an S changed to Alonzo with a Z. There are census, military, and school documents that might list this person differently. Instead of creating a tree that might show Charles, Chuck in parentheses Molina, as might be common in Ancestry, it is recommended in FamilySearch to use the birth name as the primary name. Then go to the alternative name box, click on the nickname, and type in Chuck. Various descendants might only know their great uncle as Chuck. If they type in Chuck, the Charles, Chuck in parentheses tree may not show up, but if you have Chuck listed as a nickname, it will open for that person. In general, the more authentic alternate names listed, the easier for everyone to find this person. Another example is that the Spanish birth name Felisa has an Americanized name of Alice. If descendants only know the person as Alice, they would never find her as Felisa unless a nickname as Alice is listed in the alternate names. If you want to add source documents and photos, you can attach them to the family tree. Left-click on Memories to see a drop-down menu. You will see options to add a photo or document, write a story, or add an audio file. If the person already has a profile photo, you can add it to the gallery here in Memories. Add photo to profile by clicking on the No Photo icon to the left of the person's name to add a photo from your computer or the gallery where you may have already added it to Memories. You can also attach documents such as census, birth, or military documents manually or add them during the research process. The FamilySearch site offers separate tutorials to explain how to maneuver through their program in more detail. Please click the question mark icon at the top right of FamilySearch pages to follow your instructional tutorials shown here. I will end this beginner's video to let you absorb the material we have just covered. We trust the video helps you better utilize our ship index. Future videos may include an advanced ship index video and possibly a video showing how to create and/or edit memorials on findagrave.com. Thank you, and we look forward to your comments.